Hello everybody, Dragon47 here, and today I'm coming at you guys with a Dark Magician deck profile. I'm super excited to give you guys this. This isn't my deck profile, this is my good friend Josh. He will be giving me the deck profile. Well, let's dive straight on into it.
Okay, so to start things off, I run 3 of my boy, the Dark Magicians. Just a good staple card. Next up on the list is I got 1 Red Eyes Black Dragon.
Yes.
You guys will see later on in the extra deck why I run him. 3 Apprentice Illusions, just because you can discard off of her and you get an added Dark Magician from deck to hand. I really like that effect, and it also serves as an honest Neos for the Dark Magician. So I play 2 copies of her. I feel that's pretty good. One Dark Magician girl. You'll see later on in my extra deck as to why I run her. Just another target for Soul Servant as well. 3 Magician's Rods, just because I keep this one up at 3 because it gives you the effect to search for a spell or trap that has Dark Magician in its text. Really good card to run. 3 Magician Souls. This card is what Dark Magicians actually really needed to help get Dark Magician out faster. Just a really good card to run at 3.
Yep.
I have, ever since I got this card, it has helped this deck out so much. Very good card to run. 1 Blue Boy, or Spellbook Magician.
Ooh, is that an ultimate rare?
Yes, it is.
It's beautiful.
Spellbook Engine. I keep that all at 1, as you'll see later on the spells and traps. 3 Soul Servants.
So what does Soul Servant do? Not many people know.
Soul Servant, what that does is it lets you search your deck, or it can be from your deck or graveyard. It lets you search for any spell or trap or anything that has Dark Magician in its text.
Alright.
So, what makes it even better is it's a quick play spell, so you can do it during your opponent's turn. You get to add that, you got to shuffle your library, and then you add that card on top of there.
Okay.
And then the second effect is which is once per turn, is that if there's a Dark Magician or Dark Magician girl, or any of the Palladiums that on the field, you could draw that many cards as when you banish this from the graveyard.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So it's just really good.
Yeah, that's a really good spell.
Next up, I run 2 Ayatamias.
Okay, so I never really understood why are people starting to come back and play Ayatamias all the time.
Ayatamias is a really good. I would say that it's kind of like a fusion.
Okay.
But the only drawback of this is that you can't search this.
Oh.
But you have to draw into it. But it's really good because you can target 1 Dark Magician you control, and you can pretty much summon out like Dark Paladin, Dark Cavalry, Dragoon even. Anything that has Dark Magician in its as one of the materials. This acts as the other material. Really good, very situational. So I run that at 2. I side deck the other one, it should be noted. 3 Solemn Judgments. Shout out to a friend of mine, Brandon, for telling me about this card and keeping this at 3. Just a really good summon spell trap negation. Half your life points. You know, at this point, if I have a board, what's my life points? Might as well.
The ultimate no card.
Yep. Okay, then staple 3 Eternal Souls. That one's pretty self-explanatory. I don't use the second effect as much, but I use the first effect a lot.
Yeah.
And Eternal Soul combos off of 3 Dark Magical Circles. This card is really good because you can reveal the top 3 cards of your library. Once it hits the field, you can reveal a Dark Magician or a Spell Trap card that has Dark Magician in its text.
Right.
You get to add that in your hand, then you can rearrange the top 2 cards, or 3 cards potentially, in any order that you see fit.
Alright.
Next, I run 1 Terraforming, and 2 Secret Village of the Spellcasters.
The lockdown.
This Secret Village is really good for this deck because I run mostly spellcasters in this deck. It blocks my opponents out of spells, so it's actually fairly good. I really like playing this a
So,
lot.
quick question: why the one terraforming and the 2 secret village spellcasters and not 3?
I don't really focus on trying to get that out as much.
Okay.
And I feel that having it there allowed me to have room for other cards to be put in.
Got it.
So then I run 1 copy of Secrets of Dark Magic. I don't
Okay.
need to run anything more than that just because I have all this search in here.
Yep.
1 Illusion Magic, just in case I need to get Dark Magicians into my hand. Quick play spell as well, so it's pretty good.
For that eternal soul.
Yep. Into the Void for draw power.
Ooh. Isn't that card like really risky though?
Upstart. Into the Void. With that, my Dark Magicians don't care for being in the graveyard.
Oh.
So if I discard a Dark Magician, I could just still bring it back off of Eternal Soul.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Alright. Oh yeah.
1 Upstart Goblin
Okay.
for the draw.
Yep.
1 Red Eyes Fusion.
Hey.
That would be for Dragoon.
Dragoon hype in the comments.
1 Skill Drain. Just because it's only at 1. 1 Dark Magic Inheritance. This one lets you banish 2 spells from your graveyard, and then you could search. It's pretty much another searcher. I keep that at 1 because I think having it at 2 or 3 is just too excessive. Then you got your Spellbook of Secrets. 1 Spellbook of Knowledge. That's pretty much the engine.
Alright.
And then for the extra deck, one Link Karibo.
Link Karibo.
That's just a target. Once again, shout out to Brandon Fershaw for telling me about this. Good. It's a good target for Magician Souls.
Yep.
So I took that advice.
Yeah.
Probably the first Prophecyr. I run him because if I don't have anything in my hand for Spellbook, I can get the Spellbook engine going with this card.
Yep.
What he does is I can reveal 3 different Spellbooks with different names, and I let my opponent choose one of them,
Yep.
and then I can add one of them to my hand.
Yeah.
So I have like a 50-50, like a 75% chance maybe at getting a card I need.
Yeah, for sure.
So that's why I run him. 1 Cross Sheep.
Oh,
I
yeah.
haven't really gone into this guy, but he's mostly there for the fusion effect because
Yep.
this deck does focus around a lot on fusion summoning. So there's that. 1 Verte Anaconda until it gets hit. He's there mostly for the Dragoon combo. As you guys know, you can send a spell from deck to graveyard. He gets that effect, and you pretty much use him to fusion summon out Dragoon.
Yep.
I play 1 Black Luster Soldier of Chaos. This guy in general is pretty
Really
good.
good.
He's a really good boss monster. Also a Yugi card, of course. He's just mostly there if I'm getting dealt with. I can have a guy to go into that's just something else. 1 Dark Magician, the Dragon Knight.
Oh yeah.
This is the guy I try to go into more often than none. Just because he's super good. He protects your Eternal Soul, and he's just really hard to deal with since Eternal Soul protects him. So it's an unbreakable combo.
Because he's treated as Dark Magician.
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
So 1 Dark Magician Girl, the Dragon Knight.
Ooh, I've never seen that.
I run her just in case. The only thing noteworthy of her is she's just got a discarded pack that lets me destroy a card on the field.
Yeah. Removal.
1 Dark Cavalry, just another Eye of Timaeus. I should mention the previous 2 fusions are Eye of Timaeus targets as well.
Yep.
So he's mostly there. He's got a negation if it gets targeted, and he also inflicts piercing. And he
Nice.
also gets 100 attack for each spell and trap in all graveyards and on the field. So he's just another boss. 1 Dark Paladin.
Deal with those pesky dragon decks.
Yep. Pretty much. Just a spell negation if a spell manages to get off. the Dark Magician's fusion. This guy is really, really good, but I keep him at 1. He's really interesting because well, spellcaster fusion of Dark Magician. He's just really good. If my opponent pops or decides to play a spell or trap, I can respond by that by revealing top card, quick play, or trap card. I can play it during that turn.
Yep.
Any other card, if it's a creature or spell, I just get to add it to my hand.
Yeah.
So he's there for mostly just the draw.
Alright.
One Dragoon of Red Eyes. This guy has got to be the best Dark Magician fusion ever to have been made. This guy is super freaking good. Like this is the man of the hour.
Yep.
Is what this is.
At least Red Eyes have some relativity in 2020.
Some Xyz that I like to run. Red Eyes Flare Metal Dragon. Mostly because he's there for just the burn. Or if I want to bring a Red Eyes up from graveyard by detaching, I also have that option as well. I also run one number 11 Big Eye. Just lets me take my opponent's creatures. I rarely ever go into them, but he's merely situational.
Alright.
And the card that I actually really like to get Xyz into is this very last one called Iman Illusion Magician. This guy is really good in my own opinion. Lets me detach and I can special summon a Dark Spellcaster, I believe, or level 7 or something like that. I could detach to get another Dark Magician out of the deck and he gets summoned to the field. And then I can also, he's got another effect that if I attack with a normal monster, I can banish one of my opponent's cards, so it's just another banish effect.
Right.
I keep this guy at 1 just because he's just that good.
Yep.
So we'll keep that.
Alright, well, that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what matchups you want to see in the future, and let me know what other deck profiles you want to see. Thanks for watching. Make sure to hit the like and subscribe button.